The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live, while it is in your power. Be good. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength, which will always spring up, if thou wilt always look. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left, and live it properly. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. What we do now echoes in eternity. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. For it is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose. The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Receive without conceit, release without struggle. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Humans have come into being for the sake of each other, so either teach them or learn to bear them. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be emerald and keep my color. Do what you will. Even if you tear yourself apart, most people will continue doing the same things. The memory of everything is very soon overwhelmed in time. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. Misfortune nobly born is good fortune. A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others. What we cannot bear removes us from life. What remains can be borne. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Go within, stop worrying about the opinions of others, stay in the present, take charge over your thoughts, and focus on what you can control. The longer a man is lonely, the more he can draw on the influence of loneliness on him. It is important for every person to be able to remain alone and put up with himself in order to find inner peace. That which is not good for the swarm, neither is it good for the bee.